Another question which has often come up is self-quarantine. If somebody comes back from overseas and they are required to self-quarantine, what does this involve? I think one can really divide it into two. There is a minor self-quarantine where somebody just needs to kind of monitor themselves very carefully, that if they monitor themselves on a regular basis, that if they do develop symptoms being a cough, a sore throat, and also importantly a temperature, and then obviously to immediately go for medical attention, and if the medical doctor then deems it necessary, to go for a test. And obviously if they're negative, that's good. If they're positive, all the consequence of being a positive case, which is, I admit, very unlikely. The other is the proper self-quarantine, and that's for minimum 14 days. 14 days is the period from studies of many patients now within which somebody is infectious. It's probably somewhat a day or two less than that, but to be on the safe side, nobody really appears to be infectious after 14 days after the initial contact. And within that 14-day period, people will be required to stay at home. Now, of course, if one has to go out to do shopping, one has to go out to buy something, provisions, one can do that and then come back again. But what self-quarantine does not allow is a person who's self-quarantined to go to a meeting, to go to shul, kids to go to school, anywhere where there's going to be an accumulation of people. I understand people say, well, you go to shopping, that will. Well, one has to be, I guess, to some extent reasonable about it, to try and minimize that contact, and obviously to kind of obey all the rules of hygiene, distancing oneself from other people at least by 6 feet, cough and sneeze etiquette, which I'm sure you all know about.